guys, welcome to the 90th episode of the SO-DO Pop Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have...
Broke Josh.
The stressful path on stage.
Oh my god. Guys, well, one, that's Malunis. Two, this is episode 90. Wild that we've made it this far. Wild that our wallets have made it this far, but I think this is a straw that will break the camel's back. Well, it's not really a straw per se, more of like a steel tube dropped upon our camel's back, and he has been crushed by the weight of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, just to add on to it, not only is it episode 90, also February of 2019, I think, was our first year. That was when we started.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Wow.
Is it
Wow.
our anniversary? And I didn't know. Oh no!
Oh, it's actually
if it is,
it's actually roughly a week from now, because it was February 16th, according to my recording file.
Oh, okay. All right, perfect. Then we will celebrate that next week on 91 with the same show that we always do.
Yeah!
Hell yeah. So this episode, wow, there's a lot to cover, I think.
I think
they didn't give us too many images, but like the substance is there.
I'll say this is the kind of news where it's like your reaction is based on whether or not you're pre-ordering stuff.
Yeah, and
pretty
also
much.
the majority of this show will be us stressing over, am I really about to spend this money?
That's what our pre-show was. That's what our actual show's gonna be.
Yeah, that's all my brain is currently.
I wonder if I should keep an eye on Tokullectibles just to see if it happens live.
No, because they might do it early. Well, you know what? Let's talk about what we actually got. We keep dancing around it. Yeah. So last week, we did a show.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Let's get some 01 in here.
That was my phone notification.
Wait a minute.
Hell yeah.
01. This isn't a saber.
It was you the whole. So last week, the blog said, "Hey, we're doing some new SO-DO Chronicle information," and that prompted us to think, okay, it's either going to be one of a few things: SO-DO Chronicle Gaim, SO-DO Chronicle Gaim, SO-DO Chronicle Gaim, or SO-DO Chronicle
Not Gaim.
Gaim. Oh,
New series. That's what I was. That's why I was confused, because I was like, okay, what's been released on retail? What's been released on P-Bandai? Because my reasoning was maybe there's been so much Gaim recently that they're like, okay, change pace, different series.
Yeah.
But
that honestly,
we actually
I do feel fatigued
in our Discord. I don't. But anyway, Peacemaker in the Discord did provide a set of release dates just to kind of point out that there's usually a substantial amount of months between releases when it comes to like new series.
Mm-hmm.
And it's usually like a 5 to 6 month release dates. So I guess we've got a little bit to go.
Well, to be fair, March of 2020 has lasted a lot longer than I thought it has.
That's
So-
true.
Fair enough.
That is true.
Yeah, so, we did a small poll, like a 10-minute poll, right before the blog went up to see what you guys were thinking was going to happen in the blog this week. Either more Chronicle Gaim, new SO-DO Chronicle writer, or a past SO-DO Chronicle writer, and then other. Overwhelmingly, or not overwhelmingly, 53.3% of people thought that we were going to get a new SO-DO Chronicle series. 40% thought Gaim, and 6.7% thought past Chronicle series. Which we are due for
In other
some
words,
bites.
Aqua.
Yeah, well,
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, we still need bikes. Is my thing.
Yeah.
I do wonder how the Go Ram did. We haven't gotten an update on that recently, but all right. So what we actually did end up getting is, as always, SO-DO Chronicle Gaim.
What we got was stress.
Bandai will not stop celebrating Gaim's anniversary. Whew.
Does it even need to be said that I'm okay with this?
Fair. I'm just missing that variety that, SO-DO's come to give us with their regular set. Like, sometimes it's Saber, most times it's 0-1, Saber, Decade, G.O.
Yeah.
Everything in between. But, yeah, we got more time.
Well, I would anticipate we won't see Saber for a little bit just because they pushed back a pre-order. So it's like, oh, I guess that means the blog's going to be taking a break from that for a little bit.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, and also last week we got 3 release. They showed us 3 different things. They could have pushed all that out.
That's
into,
true.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of give and take. Like, we got a big dump of information. They might not have a little for a bit. So now we got Chronicle.
Yeah, we did.
You know what? Out of all of us,
can I just read you the name of this set, because it's a very it's a very straightforward set.
Sure.
SO-DO Chronicle Kamen Rider Gaim, Kamen Rider Kurokage, and Kamen Rider Knuckle set.
How
very
original.
Dry. Like, nothing cool like Genesis Rider set. No, it's just these guys and some stuff.
They missed their chance to say Nut Bros set or Team Charmant.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyway, Josh, you seem to be the only one that's actually going to be ordering these, so why don't you take it away?
Okay.
And you
Someone
are also the one that did the math on this stuff.
Yeah, I did crunch the numbers over here, so...
Yeah, you crunched them nuts.
Yeah. So, yeah.
The pain in Malunis is
Anyway, so, yes, we are getting 2 premium SO-DO Chronicle Gaim sets announced at the same time, which is so much fun. So they are going to be going for premium Bandai tomorrow, so hopefully we'll see them, like, more pictures and stuff soon. But the first set is going to have Kurokage, Knuckle, Gaim Pine Arms, and Gaim Ichigo Arms. So both of these are going to be sets of 4 figures. Very weird way to, have the lineup of, like, who's in what set. We were talking about this before the show. They are splitting teams up basically into the separate sets. So if you want to have Knuckle with Baron, well, Baron's in one set and Knuckle's in this set, so that's not going to work.
Josh, you didn't even tell the people what's in the second set.
Oh, I didn't. Sorry. The second set.
SO-DO Chronicle Kamen Rider Gaim, Kamen Rider Bravo, and Kamen Rider Gridon and Arms set.
They really don't understand grammar if they're using so many
No, they don't.
within one title.
No, they don't. But yeah, that one's gonna have
commas exist. Never mind.
Not here. But
I mean, yeah. Speaking as someone who does like toy coverage on news sites, it's like, ugh.
So the second set has like I said there in the title, Bravo and Gridon, and then it's gonna have Kiwi arms for Ryugen and Mango arms for Baron. So this will be how we're getting basically the rest of the not necessarily power-up forms, but like the other arm swap forms for the main guys, and then basically our like secondary cast of riders from the show, basically.
Yeah. So Josh,
I'm pretty sure all that's missing from the show is Suika arms and Kamen Rider Jam.
Yeah, I think that's probably it.
Yeah.
So
I do not have an authority on that. But Josh, before you get into the extracurricular stuff,
Yes.
let's take a sort of closer look at what we are getting.
Yes.
So, first up, in that first set with Kurokage, they actually give you the stickers to make the Kurokage Trooper, even though they're only packing one, and he's coming in a set of 4, so, like, I don't know what the...
You know what makes this even more tragic is that when we were speculating about what was going to be revealed tonight, someone said, Premium Bandai said there's just 5 Kurokage Troopers.
Oh, if only.
And there's literally an image here.
Honestly, I would have been fine with like a third set of just Kurokage Troopers like that.
I think
a
lot of people
this seems like... I was about to say, this seems like something they could just push out and say, we know you nerds would buy this, so here you go.
Like, give you the...
No, honestly, I watched...
I was just saying, like, give you the sticker options in the main set if you just want one, or if you're content with that. But then give you the option to do the set with multiples. Like, I think that'd be a really good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I agree. And they're not above doing Premium Bandai army builders.
Yeah,
because they did that with the turkey.
Yeah, the Bugsters, yeah.
Yeah.
Fill out those surveys.
And on top of that, in terms of army building, I watched a video from Spectre Creative. I keep bringing this guy up, but he was talking about the collector market as it relates to army building, and how army building is actually, as much as kids would like to do it, it's not necessarily a thing that kids do.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the way that they engage with toys. So this is a purely collector-driven mentality.
Yeah, I mean, it's something I never did when I was younger. So...
Yeah.
But
so
I like doing it now.
We know you nerds would buy this up.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's exactly that. So I feel like Premium Bandai is primed to be the place to do that, and we have not done that in so long.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about the whole, like, doing a Kurokage Trooper set until we just said it here, but now I really want them to do that. It'd be so easy for them to do.
Yeah.
Legitimately, sorry to keep dunking on the Another writers, but ever since that seemed to go nowhere, every time that we've gotten an enemy character in the main line, I'm just like, oh, thank goodness, those are still viable.
Yeah.
Give them a chance, guys. Give them a chance.
Once again, not to dunk on Josh, but like, I really thought the Another Riders ruined it for us.
They were so great.
I thought there was a chance that Another Riders screwed it up.
People should have bought those. Those were really great figures.
They're good.
Well, Another O's is horrible.
Another O's?
That.
Something... I don't want to keep shitting on them, but another thing they did wrong was like, hey, we're going to test out some new stickers, and they're going to be absolute garbage, but we're testing them. Oof, they weren't good. But hey, they tried. They're trying new things, and that's all we can hope for. They took a risk, and sometimes it doesn't work out. But what does work out is the Shin Kurokage.
I was about to say, speaking of taking risks, they just went like, here's a movie character.
It is generous to consider that a risk.
I mean, it's a risk in the sense that they are technically doing a movie character, so it's like, you better follow up on that.
I mean, like, oh wow, we pooped out the Kurokage. No, we pooped out just the belt and the weapon, and you figure it out.
Well, I mean, and they're giving you the staff weapon in Chronicle,
right.
In Chronicle 3 as well. So the weapon's not even new.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's such an easy thing for them to do. I would have been more shocked if it wasn't here, but,
I mean,
this is one of the weirdest
I feel
suits.
like you could have spread this out.
I mean...
You could have spread this Pekko release out to something else.
I don't know. I mean, unless they wanted to put it like in a set that was strictly movie stuff, which would have been fine. I think it's fine.
Well, like, the thing is, I disagree. He deserves his own spot.
And not just like an afterthought accessory. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
My only complaint with it is the fact that those are two separate riders you would want to display separately. They're not forms. So
Yeah.
it is annoying that you can't do that. It would have been nice if they just could have included
And on top
it.
of that, they said specifically at the start of this that they wanted to recreate, the Warring States period in Gaim with a ton of characters. When you relegate one of your characters to just, this is sort of a variant you can do, that's downplaying the idea that you can use that you can do this. Because you can't. If you buy one set, you kind of can't. You're stuck to one character. You have to make a decision or buy a whole new set.
Just going with that, I was just looking at the Discord, and Blade Raider pointed out, the way that these sets are laid out, I wonder if they pitched them as retail waves first, and someone said no.
Huh.
And Peacemaker also added, that makes sense, especially considering Kurokage.
I mean, this whole set here is like, we got some Gaim stuff, and we have some extra people, but I feel like I don't know that I could see this as retail. Like, you'd have to put in one of the powerhouses. Like,
can you see it as retail, considering one of the things we got on retail was a set with Lord Baron and Ryugen Yomi?
Fair.
Honestly, no. Honestly, no.
What I'm saying is that it's as if they were just like, okay, sure, we'll put this on Premium Bandai, but we're putting the Premium Bandai set on retail.
I mean, yeah, I see that point.
Because, these Gaims aren't strong enough to... This is a weird sentence. These Gaims aren't strong enough to be retail.
Except for Pine Arms, because it is the final form. It's always strong enough.
That's right. You are correct.
Right.
You are correct. I want a retail case of
settled.
just Pine Arms.
Yes. Which has SO-DO's first string material.
Yes, you are correct. For some reason in the blog they said they noted it already, but they didn't talk about how this is the first time they're ever using string before. In the blog the other day I explained the same when explaining the pine iron recorded in Gaim 3, but the pine iron is reproduced using SO-DO's first string material. We're playing with all sorts of new materials here. We've got, in Shodo, we've got some PET stickers. This time we got some string.
What were you saying, Josh?
Did they mention that the last time? I know we talked about that with the string, but I can't remember if they pointed it out.
We talked about it. They didn't say anything. I don't think they said.
Because I remember us pointing that out and discussing it, but
yeah. And then also, hey, the strawberry kunai. We are going to be getting 2 different types of strawberry kunai, and it appears, so we're getting 2 regular, just standard kunai, and then 1 accessory that makes it look like he's holding 3.
Yeah.
So that's
that's cool.
I'm pretty sure that the weapon set includes both variants. I don't know if it includes 2 of the single ones.
I don't remember.
Premium Bandai.
I'm just that much in the sprue. I assume it's 2 that we're getting.
I don't know.
So
I was just saying I can't remember if we saw that.
Well, we did see him wielding 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not to backtrack, but I was just looking at the picture of Knuckle again. Since we only have 1 picture of it, does that chest just look really bare, or am I just not remembering Knuckle?
It does. It looks like it's missing black, but Knuckle might be accurate.
I mean, I'm trying to remember Knuckle off the top of my head. I don't have a picture right there next to it, but I don't know. Just that maybe it's just the angle or something, but it just kind of looks really bare.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Knuckle. He doesn't really get much focused on this at all, because the Kurokage, they focus on all the options and stuff, and then the Gaim forms.
The thing I would have wanted them to tell us about is the hand.
How that works. Yeah. I
also,
wonder.
I did look him up. There is supposed to be some black in between.
Okay. Yeah.
That's just not there. I mean, these are pre-production.
True.
So keep that in mind.
How are we I'm looking at the giant fists. Does it look like maybe the top part comes off and you like peg it underneath the hand and then peg that top piece on?
I saw the accessory set version. I was saying that, oh, you know what? It does make a lot of sense for SO-DO specifically to treat these as swappable hands, because that's a lot. That seems like it would be a lot more sturdy.
Yeah,
I would be fine with swappable.
I would too.
Yeah.
I just feel like it'd be kind of difficult to. I mean, it depends, I guess. Kind of difficult to get that
and
to work.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's never shown without him. Right?
No, he never does. He never
I think
does
just.
have them.
I was about to say the one time I remember was during the soccer movie, but it was very brief.
Oh, did he take him off?
It was like I think it was something where I think it was something where he got knocked back and the fist came off or something.
Oh, okay.
Oh no! Oh no! The illusion is ruined.
Well, I know that he doesn't have them when he does his Jimba form, but that's because he gets like different ones. So
yeah,
right. They've already created those arms, though.
That's true. They have.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I guess that pretty much does it for the first set. Which I would have to agree is probably the weaker of the two.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree because it has, and I know Josh doesn't agree with this, but it has 2 Gaim forms, and up to, if you purchase one set, it has up to 2 characters.
Just
because you cannot display any more of the Kurokage concurrently.
Just for reference, do you want me to bring up how much you would need to buy of all of these at the end, or like per set now?
So yeah, we'll do that at the end. We'll do extracurriculars at the end.
I forgot to point out this wonderful Google Translate Blade Raider pointed out. If the Kurokage is also the transformation of Joey Wheeler.
What?
It's
where's that? Oh my god, I see it. That's real. That's a thing.
I'm a trooper, Yug.
What? Oh my god! The transformation of Joey Wheeler is also impressive.
I know how that happened. Because you get the reference, Yu-Gi-Oh?
I mean, I know who Joey Wheeler is. I don't understand.
Yeah. In the Japanese version, his name is something like Jonuichi.
Yeah, that went...
Oh, is it really?
That definitely would go right over my head.
Yeah, it's one of those anime.
Wait, so
one of those anime dubs.
So hold on. Does that mean that Google thought, hey, Junoichi, anytime we see that in Japanese text, turn it into Joey Wheeler? Or is that a reference of...
It must be.
No way! No way!
That's wild.
He is the prominent dude holding the name Junoichi, and he just subsumes all other Junoichis in Japan?
It must be said, for the people who don't know, you can add contributions to Google Translate.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, that was the thing that reminded me of. Oh yeah, I guess if you care about this more than the character of Kurokage, hey, Jonuichi transformed into Kurokage Trooper in the finale. If you're more into moments than individual characters.
I forget, who's Junoichi?
Gridon.
Oh. I forgot that he did
I lost my friend Hase. Yeah.
Let me use the shit he's let me take his clothes. Let me do a Lando Calrissian at the end of Empire Strikes Back and just wear Han Solo's clothes.
Let me use his inferior weapon. That'll work out well.
Yep.
I still can't get over the Lando Calrissian thing, but yeah, Joey Wheeler is here. Cool. Okay.
Who's also here? Mr. Dangerous.
Yeah. That's right.
So the second set is a thing.
It's a better thing.
Yeah.
It is a better thing. I think they even look better because I don't think any of these look as kind of dull as Knuckle does. But yeah. Bravo, Gridon, Mango, and Kiwi.
Yeah,
They're
I
here.
mean, like at its base level,
Yeah.
we're getting a lot more variety here.
Yeah, with this one.
Because like we got two black undersuits and 2 blue undersuits, but this one is like lime green, brown, red,
I didn't think
and
about
green.
I like how, of course, they have to point out
Nice.
how Bravo's spikes are like, well, we can only do this because it's 15 over of the age thing in Premium Bandai. And I'm like, yeah, you say that every time you do a figure for Bravo.
Yeah, we get it.
I was about to say, didn't I literally just say that like
Yeah,
last
honestly.
episode?
Like, yeah,
I mean, like they've said it so much that everyone already just knows. We assume, we understand.
is his
Ah.
arms action figure the only retail Bravo figure? Because his arms change was premium, his figure art was premium, his SO-DO is premium.
Yeah.
Wait. But what about the Safubi? Never forget the Safubi.
Okay, fair enough. I'll give you that one.
They probably made one.
Yeah.
So,
See, that's admittedly it's because I don't really follow Safabi, but when you brought that up, I said if they made one, I don't
I'm
even
sure
remember.
they used to be comprehensive. They used to be at least.
somewhat.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
You're talking about the smaller ones, right? The little candy toy ones.
Yeah, the smaller ones.
Yeah.
But I do want to point out, they didn't talk about this at all, but I do like the way they did the shoulder pads. Because if you notice, all of the spikes, while they
Mhm.
are supposed to be pointed in different directions, they angled it in such a way to where it, like, it's all pointed in like a 45-degree angle, each of the spikes.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, that's enough of a good angle to where your brain can just assume that they are like all over the place. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because this has to be molded like a standard. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the direction they decided to mold this in was very smart, and I was wondering how they were doing it. That's
Oh.
very good.
Oh, I see what you mean now that I'm looking at them closer.
So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
It's I'm because you were bringing attention to the shoulders. I was also trying to look and see like, did they paint the back of these, please? This Premium Bandai.
I mean, like, they painted the back of the heads and stuff for retail, for Gaim 2. So
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm here's hoping.
Again, this is Premium Bandai, so they better.
Yeah. Also, this is the part where they note that, hey, the weapons that you see here, just about all of them were shown in the retail Gaim 3 set, and they are painted differently. So they've got that premium touch.
I could have sworn that there was something a little bit funky about the Knuckle weapons before.
Yeah, and like taking a look,
Because I thought we talked about that
taking
too.
a look at the manga weapon, the original one was like mostly a brown stick and then orange at the tip. But this time it's black. It's got some silver in the middle. It's got some orange. It's good.
I think Gridon's hammer looks a little bit better here as well. But maybe that's just the angle.
that sticker is. Oof,
Oh yeah, no, the
that's a
sticker's
rough
horrible.
sticker.
Yeah,
Prototypes.
I hate that sticker, but
Yeah.
I mean,
If we've reached the bad sticker
Oh, yeah,
portion
just in
of the
general.
night, take a look at Kiwi. Oh my god, Kiwis are bad.
uh-oh.
They're like
Which ones?
Kiwi's like spinny slashing thing.
the
Weapon?
Kiwi
Yeah,
Geku.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Oh yeah, like I'm supposed to know that.
You don't know all the Gaim armor weapon names, Corey? Wow, how dare you?
Oh, excuse me.
Gekirin, say ya, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
Again, how?
I thought you liked Gaim, Corey.
I like it just fine. I don't like it this much. I can't pay this much money. That's the thing. I'm not rich enough to like Gaim.
Oh.
Because I absolutely can't afford all this. Speaking
Mood.
of affording all this, how much? Oh, let me talk about the price actually. Before Josh gets into the math.
Well, wait. We didn't discuss that the second set gives you option stickers for Gaim to do Durian and Dongari.
Yes.
Yeah, for the summer movie.
Yeah,
Mhm.
those are in the movie, so they actually
Yeah,
do
for
bother to
hot
give you those
acorns.
ones. Yeah,
Hmm.
but yeah, go ahead, Corey, with the price.
So the price is going to
Bad
be
news.
5,800 yen before tax. With tax, it is oh no, I lost it. 6,380 yen. So
Ouch.
before tax, I did the math. It's about 725 yen per box, as opposed to the 450 yen per box that a retail set goes for.
Ooh.
So it's
Yikes.
1.61 times standard retail, and that doesn't even consider the tax. That doesn't even consider the middleman fees. That doesn't consider the shipping.
I wish you hadn't
Conversely,
told
it
me
doesn't
that.
consider what the hell Tokullectibles is going to price this at.
Which we don't know at the time of this recording. We will know. Well, hopefully they actually get the set, first of all.
Yeah.
And then, second of all, you'll know how much it costs by the time you're listening to this, but we don't know at this time. So,
I'm sure it'll be painful.
right now we're guessing $100. That could be right. That could be wrong. But
Yeah, and like my generous estimate is $90. And we arrived at, you know what? You'll know it. We don't have to like tell our guesses. You'll know it.
yeah.
So if you want it, pre-order it there. But the question is, if you want it and can you afford it, how many of them should you get? Josh, you've done the math on this.
I have.
How shall we be lining Tokullectibles' wallet today?
So I hate this. But if you want, now
Good start.
Well, yep. When I was factoring this together, I was taking into consideration the sticker options of Kurokage, as well as armor swaps in the Hyper Battle DVD, which, even though they don't bring them up here, I would still like to see those happen, even though you're not going to get the stickers for them. And also considering that Bravo and Gridon at a decent chunk of the show had silver belt straps instead of yellow belt straps, which you could recreate with stickers, so that could be an option. For the first set, for the Pine Ichigo Kurokage and Knuckle set, you're going to need 2 pine arms because Gaim and then also Ryugen used it in the Hyper Battle DVD. You're going to need 3 Ichigo arms because Gaim used it, and both Baron and Zangetsu used it in Hyper Battle DVD. You're going to need 3 Kurokage figures to do the Trooper, Shin, and Regular, but that's just one of each of those. And then you're only going to need 1 Knuckle, unfortunately, but you're going to have to get duplicates there if you're going to do it. So you're going to need 3 sets of the first set to pull that all off, which, yeah, that hurts for sure.
And it doesn't even account for the Kurokage Trooper.
No, it doesn't. Yeah,
potential.
It just has one trooper there.
Yeah.
So you could have troop build all of this, or you could just buy the entirety of Arms Action.
Or that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for the second set, the Kiwi, Mango, and then Bravo and Gridon set, you're going to need 2 of Kiwi arms because Ryugen used it and Baron used it in the Hyper Battle DVD. You're going to need 2 of Mango because Baron used it and Zangetsu used it in the Hyper Battle DVD. Then you're going to need 3 of Bravo and 3 of Gridon, so you can do their normal yellow belts, their silver belts version, and then also to give Gaim a Durian and a Dongari arms. So you're also going to need 3 of that set as well. So you're going to need 3 of both sets, to which, if they are what we are expecting them to be on Tokullectibles, which is about 100 apiece, you're looking at, if you want to display every form at least one time, and all the different armor swaps, you're looking at probably around $600 for this.
Ooh.
So,
Ooh. Gotta say, I don't even think I have enough money for one.
I definitely don't have enough to do all that. So
yeah,
I guess also if this helps anyone at all, don't bother with that if you're not willing to also make custom stickers. Because they did not mention anything about that.
Which
is
something that I have all of the pieces now to make for the first retail set. So I will be doing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will be doing that for the first retail set.
For a second, I thought you said. For a second, thought you said you had all the pieces necessary to make custom stickers.
But I will be making custom stickers for that, and then I will also be making custom stickers for these as well. Once they do come out, because I'm at least gonna get them once. But I'm still going to want to make the custom stickers because I will eventually try to get 3 of both of them. It just will be a very long time from now, but I would still like for that to happen.
Mandarake!
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, yeah, it's one of those things where we talked about this before the show. I would have preferred if they had just given us the armors in the set, mainly for, Pine, Ichigo, Kiwi, and Mango. Like, I would have preferred to just have one set of just armors and no bodies, because that would be significantly cheaper. It would probably be like half of the cost, or roughly.
Yeah.
And then buying that more than once to get armor swaps.
Yeah, you could have.
Would be a lot easier on your wallet.
I was gonna say, I guess then you would just have like you said, all the armors in one set, and then the other one is the new character set, also known as Bravo and the Nut Brothers.
Yeah, exactly. Because, the only if you want to display all of the Hyper Battle DVD forms and stuff like that, the good thing is that the Hyper Battle DVD only had the main 4 riders doing armor swaps. And we got the main 4 riders in a retail set, so you can track down, extra bodies. I wouldn't say easily, because they're always being sold out in Mandarake, but it'd be a lot less expensive, I would say, to get the extra of the main 4. Especially because I think some stores even still have the first set in stock if you wanted to just pick up a second one. I don't know who would do that necessarily. But
yeah, I don't know what idiot would do that.
Yeah, I don't know at all.
Yeah, but strange people.
Very, very much so. Yes.
Yeah, those guys.
I don't know. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Expensive.
You're gonna have to spend a lot of money and make some custom stickers if you really want to pull this off. It's not an impossible task. It's really gonna hurt to do it.
I'll also,
I wonder if
since I've brought it up before, I'm also just gonna say the arms action figures don't look that out of place next to SO-DO. You're just not getting as much articulation.
Some people, yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad options. We even, as Josh was saying, we do even have a retail Durian.
Yeah.
So
bad stickers, but
option.
Still.
Hey, get some glue stick up in there. It's worked for me. I've had a good time with that. Yeah. So, do that. Then again, mine are all really old. So I don't know what the market is on that, but definitely try Bai's Mercari thing. We're not sponsored, but I've seen that. If you go through Mercari, they have a Bai. No, if you go through Bai, they have a Mercari sort of extension or little area, and people are selling these still. So
oh yeah, for sure. It's a great resource if you want to.
Yeah, you've got options, and the whole point of Candy Toy is that it's supposed to be cheap. And to be fair, around $100 ish for 4 figures. That is, this is generous. That is cheaper. It's cheaper than most premium Bandai items.
I'll also give them
Relatively
one other
speaking.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm happy that at least, I mean, this is the bare minimum, but I'm happy that the first set actually gives you 2 Gaim bodies, so you don't have to pick Pine or Ichigo, you can do both.
Yeah.
That
And
would have
on
been
top of that,
horrible.
if you end up buying 2 of that set and 2 of the second set, you have enough Gaim bodies to
That's
do
true.
The
true.
extra Durian and Gridon.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a moron. I already bought
Dog.
extra Baron and Ryugen bodies, so now I'm not gonna need.
That's true. You pre-bought, and that's unfortunate. Sucks
Yeah.
to suck.
You know,
Well, I
Yeah.
needed the armor, so
You know, speaking of cheap candy toy, Sofubi still exists.
That's true.
I
Yeah,
guess
they
it
did.
does.
They did a version of Jam.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
have.
only. I think it's the only. Oh, you have that? That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah. I just threw it in a box. It was like $2. It was
Really?
$2. Oh my god! Buy them.
Yeah, I would have
Ironic
bought
night.
that. Of course, absolutely.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah, there's a new
just
set of
just small shout out to
Oh,
the Sofubi
yeah.
for still being a thing, because I often forget it exists because it's so infrequent.
Yeah, so do I.
Why are they re-releasing Lion Senki 01, Wizard, our good friend the Data Theft Boss, O's, and Den-O?
Right, I forgot about
I
that one.
forgot about Data Theft Bus.
Yeah.
Oh
Awesome.
yeah, me
Uh,
Data
Theft
Theft Bus
Wasn't-
makes a return.
I wasn't sure if these were re-releases, but yeah, that's an interesting mix of characters. And I was commenting,
brief
commenting in
second.
another Discord, just saying like, you know, these just have enough paint for kids. These look okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
I gotta say, I have a lot of respect for the Sofubi line, the Candy Toy Sofubi line, because like, you know, I really like 3 3/4 inch 5 POA stuff. That I like that. I like the look of those things. Like they are functional and they play good enough. Like they are functional enough.
One podcast I listened
And
to.
These are kind of like that.
Yeah, one podcast that I listened to, one of the co-hosts was saying something about how, like, you know, I think the figures are fun, but I can never really think of a good pose to put them in, so I'm fine with just collecting the vinyls.
Fair. And
Yeah.
you know what? I feel like as we get older, our imagination requires a lot more like visual representation. We can't just let our imaginations go wild anymore. And just pretend he's performing these cool actions. We actually need to manipulate the toy in such a way to make it perform that cool action. But with these, it's
or in
just...
my case, I'm just spoiled by the articulation, so I can't look at some of these things and be like, yeah, I'd buy that.
Fair. But I gotta say, there's something really sincere about the simplicity of these things, and you know, if my imagination were more malleable, maybe these would be a better option for me. But as it stands, unfortunately, I can't super get into these.
If you were to collect Rider Candy Toy Sofubi very specifically, you also would not be spending much money because there's like 2 or 3 waves per series.
That's true, and a lot of them, as you can see here, are re-releases. Damn.
Oh,
you know
so
what?
you can sell those.
Sell it to who? Who would buy these?
Okay, so just... You know what? Then just toss it into someone's order.
Fair enough. I do already have Wizard though, because I bought the White Witch plus Wizard set. Damn, am I gonna be one of the Sofubi collectors? Am I gonna switch? Am I gonna pivot? That's the thing, right? We were talking about that cycle of, okay, figure arts, entry level, anyone can get them. Now they're starting to get pricey. But hey, check out these DX regular toys. These are great. Oh no, they went to premium. Oh, these are getting pricey. Oh, they changed names or something. Okay, let's go to Candy Toy. Oh man, you've got a breadth of a wealth of characters. Oh shit, they're going to premium. Every single version of Candy Toy is going to premium. What's lower? Oh, Sofubi. Candy Toy Sofubi is the
I think we talked about this before. I think there was technically a point where there was premium Bandai vinyl. Was there?
Yeah, that happened.
There's
been a couple
I'm sure there's
sets.
premium Bandai vinyl, but I don't know about Candy Toy vinyl.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever done it for the
I was going to say that,
line, but
because I don't have the information in front of me to confirm that that's a thing, but it definitely checks out that they would be like, what if we made the vinyl but made it fully painted and sell it on premium Bandai?
I would be fine not owning those. Yeah.
But yeah, that seems like a thing that would exist.
But man, I'm like, over the years I've been talking myself into these. It's kind of like what we were doing with Josh with Converge. It's like, well, I gotta fill out a box, and like, it is only $2, so here it is.
Yeah, I don't. I kind of regret buying the Gates one of the Converge, because I did that literally because it was like 100 yen. I wanted the Zengetsu Kachidoki one because I don't have any other representation of that form. But I was just thinking here. I think the last time that we had premium vinyl was during Kamen Rider Amazons. I know they did a vinyl set for Omega and Alpha. They were just like regular, Rider vinyls. I mean, they were like painted better, but they were like regular sized vinyls in like a premium set.
Oh shoot! I just realized.
Yeah.
The next rung isn't Sofubi, it's Converge and then Sofubi.
Yeah.
Because Converge has already made its way to premium. So it goes Figuarts, DX, regular, Candy Toy. Well, I guess Converge is Candy Toy, so we'll say like SO-DO figure-ish, and then Converge, and then maybe these. But I did throw RKF in there at some point.
Oh yeah, that's still a thing. Huh?
They're
I was going to say, also worth noting that we've also had Gashapon keychains that eventually became a premium Bandai thing.
Oh my god. What? Oh, man.
It's the chibis that are actually depicting characters instead of writers.
You know what? It is commendable for Bandai to be like, well, we recognize there's demand for it. Let's meet the consumer where we are able to. And make something for them. So that, good on them. But, man, I would love it if if there was just a single line that was comprehensive and just retail. It's the closest is SO-DO.
Sofubi.
I mean, the closest is present day SO-DO, I would say. Like, not Chronicle, regular SO-DO. Because I feel like so far we haven't gotten everything with these small Sofubi figures. Yeah. This is only set 2 right now.
That's what I was saying, is that it's easy to collect the Candy Toy Sofubi because there's like 2 to 3 waves per series.
Yeah, I would say so.
No, yeah, that's true, but it's like,
So
there's no way it can be as comprehensive as SO-DO. If this is only wave 2 and they're packing in 0-1, Wizard, O's, and Deno. Like, there's no way.
What's interesting is, for a second there, I was looking at this, I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't Realizing Hopper, is it?
Oh, man. Could you imagine?
Almost gotcha.
Yeah.
So next week...
Right, Realizing Hopper's my favorite.
It's his final form.
Oh my god, I just read the text.
What?
Next week, SO-DO Chronicle new information.
Yeah, no, so for the next 2 weeks. For the next 2 weeks, we're getting SO-DO Chronicle.
SO-DO. Oh.
Yeah, next 2 weeks, we're getting SO-DO Chronicle information, but next week specifically is SO-DO Chronicle and Shodo. Whether it's X or O, we do not know. That just happened to rhyme, and I capitalized on it. I'm sorry!
Oh, I love that.
So, what do we think?
Oh, it's going to be another one of these?
If it is another premium Gaim set, I'm throwing my wallet out my window.
How are you going to pay for things,
I was
Josh?
about to say, at this point, I am definitely saying that it's going to be something other than Gaim. It's going to be a new series.
Yeah, if we're doing 3 total weeks of new Chronicle information, it's got to be a new series at some point. I cannot take more Gaim stuff.
Forze.
You have to stop. I am
Agito.
telling you, you need to stop.
I'm just going to say...
So, yeah,
well, Agito did just get CSM.
Well, I was going to say that I shout SO-DO Agito, but I'm also like... I'm pretty sure that there is somewhat of a rule that they're not going to make characters that already have figures out already. Like,
well,
I don't know. We talked about it in the Discord. It seems like there's at least like a couple years difference. It's like,
what?
Well, there's like a couple years difference between when a character makes it in the Shodo versus SO-DO. It's like,
well,
yeah, like.
I would say that, like, everything that has gone from Shodo to SO-DO happened because the thing happened in Shodo Versus, and now they were no longer in shodo-x.
But
I feel like once they made the jump to X, they were like, okay, we're doing a concerted effort to, like, make everything sort of fit together.
So then you have...
So we don't need one here and one there.
So then you have X8 and Build in Shodo. Does that fit into what you were saying, or?
Oh, yeah. But like, huh?
That's what I was saying. Is that where you're going? Because what I was saying is that I think that they probably want there to be at least a couple years off from when they've already released a figure.
Sure.
In our Discord.
What was the question?
Well, okay.
I'm very confused.
So also. I don't have the dates in front of me, but Blade Raider mentioned that the closest thing that they've had is when The End was given a Shodo release and then made it into SO-DO Geo. And what I was saying is that I can see the argument for SO-DO Chronicle Agito, but I think that Agito is too recent in Shodo for that to actually be a thing.
I agree.
I personally think Forze would have been
next. That's the one I'm gunning for.
Well, like, hold on, because Agito is like, we not only did retail that was comprehensive enough, we did premium.
Yeah, and I was also
there's only a couple things left that they didn't do for Agito.
Yeah,
and
I feel like that was definitive enough for now.
Yeah,
like the present day.
I was.
I mean, it'd be nice if they went back and finished it all the way, but
similar to that, I was actually. Also saying that in comparison to Agito, Kook got his one Shodo figure, didn't get any of the other forms, so SO-DO was able to step in and be like, let's do a full run of Kuka. But Shodo was just like, let's build in a form change gimmick for Agito. So it's like there's not much you can do different in SO-DO.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be redundant.
Pretty well done.
I mean, in terms of how it's engineered, yes, but I would say that in terms of how much you're going to cover, it seems like Shodo kind of covered almost everything.
Yeah, because Shodo doesn't really do form swaps.
Regular G3.
Besides like that.
Hold on. We're talking about Agito still, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying that
SO-DO
Chronicle Agito, I don't think that there's much you can do differently from what Shodo has already recently done.
Wait, okay, yeah, so who brought up SO-DO Chronicle Agito?
Us, because we were saying new information next week.
Yeah.
Why would we have brought up SO-DO Chronicle Agito? That doesn't make any sense.
I was saying that the prediction could be made for Agito because it's the 20th anniversary.
Oh.
CSM is doing Agito belts.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that why they're doing it?
They just announced that.
Yes, because last
Here's
year...
the thing.
That honestly, that didn't.
Last year was the Kuga
That
20th.
didn't click with me until just now, but
You always forget to
they
factor
did,
in.
didn't they?
You always forget to factor in that Toei does not care. Bandai does not care about Agito.
Oh, I didn't know. Could have fooled me because they're doing the CSM
like,
Agito belt.
It's not like it's not a strict rule.
It stems from all of his Legend Rider gimmicks recently are always delegated to Gashapon crappy
yeah, for
exclusives.
some reason he gets the shit end of the stick on multiple occasions.
Because
he'll get his CSM
his
belt,
progress
but...
key and his progress key and Wonder Ride book were only Gashapon exclusives, so they have that really ugly line down the center of them, so they can fit in the capsules.
Okay.
And unfortunately, Agito's progress key is the only Legend Rider one that was a Gashapon exclusive.
Ooh.
All the other ones were at least a Candy Toy or higher.
Well, that's not cool.
So when you're displaying them all, it's the only one with this ugly line down the middle.
Someone snapped it in half.
Yeah, basically.
But...
At least for the Wonder Ride books, Agito wasn't the only Gashapon exclusive.
Also, to be fair, I also brought it up because they specifically made SO-DO Kuga for the 20th anniversary.
But they care about Kuga. No one cares about Agito, unfortunately.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I should care about Agito. It aired during the year I was born.
I'm sure there's a lot of love for Agito, but no one at Bandai seems to care, is what I'm saying. It's the argument I'm making to you.
Punchin' and all.
Well, Agito's actor actually came back for the CSM belt, so how about that?
He came back for Geo.
Yeah, he cares. Does the rest of the company care?
He was also in the Decade movie 10 years ago.
That was an unfortunate cameo, but yeah.
Yeah.
What? What happened?
They got back original Agito for the
All Rider movie. And it was just like, when all the writers were leaving, Agito turns around and then suddenly, hey, it's the actor. Why weren't you in the movie earlier?
Oh.
Yeah,
didn't look like him either.
You can't afford me. See ya.
You can't afford
Adios.
They paid for 5 seconds of screen time.
Yeah,
that's all
right.
they got.
They used all 5,
I'm
believe you
not
me.
They didn't pay me enough to smile, so. Anyway, SO-DO Chronicle and Shodo something.
I swear, I love Gaim so much, but please don't be another Gaim set. I can't.
Yeah, I'm
don't
so tired.
I love Gaim a lot, and I want SO-DO to do all of it, and I'm not opposed... Well, I am opposed to more premium sets, but I know we're going to get more premium sets, but just space them out some more.
Here's the thing. You have 3 years. You said it yourself, you have 3 years. Slow your roll.
Mind you, these 2 sets announced tonight were the 4th and 5th Gaim SO-DO sets.
They do realize.
Or no,
that...
I'm sorry. They were the 5th and 6th sets. My bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. But they do realize that not everybody has disposable income specifically at this moment, right? You are not going to be able to capitalize on this as much as you could.
Does Japan have stimulus checks?
If just regular SO-DO releases happen.
I don't know. That's true. Japan might actually care more about its people than America does. So
I thought I saw on Twitter a while ago that they basically kind of did what we did and just gave their people like one really pathetic check.
Damn. Oh. Remember they sent 2 masks to every household? Just 2 masks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. So what
do you think it's going to be in SO-DO, just to bring it back that?
So between X
probably the
or
next
O, I'm
O
hoping
set?
it's
probably the,
huh?
it's probably going to be the O set that would go alongside build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Evil.
just a whole set of
Probably
Evolt because they did that with Ganem. But
Honestly,
no,
they could.
I
if they want to
almost
do his
want
rabbit
them.
and dragon forms and stuff.
I almost want them to make that a premium Bandai set so they could call it like the Chow set.
Ciao.
Ciao.
So like, are we thinking that they're gonna do metal build in that?
They got the mold.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Because the thing
Yeah,
is,
they do.
that would what you guys were talking about, how like they usually wait a few years or so. That would be, if they do metal build, that would be what, a year in between the actual release of metal build.
It's true.
I don't remember how much time it's been.
Yeah.
Someone should correct me.
I mean, roughly, yeah. I think it's been a little over a year already.
Okay,
been a year.
yeah. But yeah, they do have that mold.
See, at this
Could
point, it's
be
not even
default.
about is it.
Uh,
It's like a metal build. It's like it's not even a matter of has there been long enough time. It's just like, what the hell? We got the parts for it.
yeah.
It's just metal.
Here's
build.
my thing.
It's an easy one to crank out.
Here's my thing. I'm sure at some point, everybody in Kabuto was against Kabuto. You have a precedent to put almost every Kabuto rider in O. Just give me Gattack.
Yeah.
I want Gattack at some point. I can't go without having a recent Gattack figure that I didn't have to put together myself. How many years has it been since we've had Gattack? Too many! Too many! I need a Gattack figure.
When do you have to put together yourself?
Yeah, because I threw together
Was
a
there a
Shodo and Motion Revive figure.
Oh.
Because my knees
I was about to say
shattered.
I was about to say wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah. So my knees shattered on Gattack, and I was like, well, Shodo's out. I guess I'm doing this now. And then I did it, and it didn't look great. So I need one, is what I'm saying. Because like I was trying to carve out part of Gattack's head with a Dremel, and then I slipped, and then it like fucked up his face, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to live with this now.
Well, battle
yeah.
damage.
Yeah. Hey, we're getting past an hour. We've already covered the news. Let's get our final thoughts on it here.
There like wasn't much.
It actually
wasn't much news this week, but yeah.
Actually,
but, like
it
gave it a lot to talk about, a lot to stress about.
Yeah, I disagree because like in terms of characters, each week we get maybe two-ish characters a week, if that. Typically one, but this time we got 8. So it was a lot to talk about.
I like our variety of responses. Corey is tired of Gaim and doesn't want to pay the money. Josh loves Gaim and doesn't want to pay the money. And I just love Gaim.
And you also don't want to pay the money. You're not buying this.
Well, I was about to say, I just love Gaim and I'm not buying it. So my joy is it maintains its regular status.
That's fair. Like, I'm happy for you. I'm happy you can enjoy Gaim. I've had too much. I've had too many fruit. I'm gonna need some grains, some meats, something else like a protein.
Food pyramid.
Yeah. We can't have too much fruit. But yeah, guys, that was a fruitful conversation. Let's pass it off to you guys. What do you all think is going to be the new Chronicle information? I want you to predict just next week's. And then also the new Shodo, be it X or O. I want your predictions, not your wants. You can throw in your wants if you want, because I did, but throw in your predictions mostly. Let's see how accurate we can get things. Guys, Guys, do you have anything else you wanted to talk about before we got out of here?
Nope.
Nah, I don't think so.
So, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like the episode, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. Or if you are on a audio streaming platform, subscribe and do whatever that is. And also, there are links in the description to the news that we covered if you are wanting to look for like images and stuff. Probably should have said that at the top, but those are always there. And then also, if there are pre-order links for these premium Bandai sets, they will be in the description down below. And lastly, in the description down below, the most important part is a place where you can help support the Black Lives Matter movement by donating money, signing petitions, and watching videos. Thank you so much for watching the 90th episode of the Soda Pop Podcast. Keep it
See ya.
I become a triple yuke.
Oh no.
Lock on! SO-DO